Welcome back to class, you beautiful degenerates. Now, today we're on day 2 of learning Japanese. So let's do a little review from previous words, letters. It was ah, e, and u. Now, if you go back on your notes, if you were following along as the one before, you have notes and you should have your letters down. Go over it, look about a little review, about 5 minutes of looking over it. Remember it, understand it, look at the letters, pronounce it, looking at them. You want that shit ingrained into your fucking brain. But yeah, so as I said before, the words were ah, e, and u. Ah as in ah, E as in easy or Hawaii E, U as in youth. So those are the ones that were done last week. So today we're going to do the next three, which are E as in red, so like the E between red, or the E as a sort of elf. Elf, red, elf. So kind of confusing the way that I gave it, but it's basically just sounds like E or like instead of just saying E, it's the pronunciation of E, L. So some shit like that. We got O, which is basically just is O, O-H, O. And then we got Ka, which sounds like a racist way of saying car, but we're doing Ka. As in, oh shit, as in car. But the C-A as in car. So we have Ka, O, and E. Yeah, we'll go, I think it's E. So E, Ka, and O are today's letters. So let's start off with E. So is a two-step word. It has a jump and a zigzag stop. So top portion, I said right hand corner, it will show how to do it. There's a stop at the first one, and the second one is a zigzag to a stop. Right? Oh no, jump. So it goes. So straight from here, straight to there, zigzag stop. And so once again, write it down. So you can create E, which is the lettering, as in red or E, or as in elf, L, re, E. Get the gist. And then repetition again right underneath it. So let's do that. Once again, once you're done writing them down, go through them, cross out the ones that look like absolute dog shit. Those don't exist no longer. And go to the ones that look good. And go circle the ones that look exactly, or not exactly, but as close representation of what that letter should look like. Circle those ones. Go through and find out which ones look the best. And obviously which ones are the worst. So the ones that look the worst, you want to cross those out. The ones that look the best, circle those so you can kind of visualize what it should look like. And the ones that look mediocre or alright, or like can get by, just leave them be. Just they're there. What the word that they give as kind of a demonstration of what the word sounds like with other words, or the letter sounds like as wording. There's iki, which is train station. Mai, if I'm saying this correctly. Mai is in front of. Double E, which I think the pronunciation would be just a dragged out E. So E, or instead of E, it would be E. Sounds right. But I'm assuming if it's a double E, I'm not sure if you go EE or EA. Maybe it's like that. EA. Because I'm not sure within English, is there two letters of the same shit that we spy side by side besides like O or E. So that'd be like sheet. So like, it's probably not a good comparison to two languages. One are completely two different ones. But I think it would either be EA or EA. So just like a little bit dragged out slightly. Not sure. Should probably do some research on that. But and then they have EB, which is shrimp, and then high E, which is fly. So now, after you get your repetition done, find which ones are good, which ones are bad. Now we're gonna move on to the next letter, which is O. All right, so O has a three-stroke brush shit. Not three brush strokes, but three strokes to get the lettering done. So the first stroke is the stop, two, a brush, three, stop again. Once again, right hand corner, show demonstration on how to do it and the order on how to do it. So first one is across, second is down loop, third one is a little kind of like comma at the side of it. So once again, same thing. Write the letter down. What it sound like? Sound like the beginning of oak, O, or O, O H, O. And then once again, repetition 20. How many times you feel like you need to do it to get the gist of it? O, as we said, little review. A, E, U, E. Now, O, and then we got Ka. So once again, O. Now let's just write down the repetition. And then after that, we'll get some wordings that have the letter within it. Once again, remember, go through as you're writing it down, say it, pronounce it, get that ingrained. Go through, find which one look dog shit, get rid of them, which ones look really good, circle those so you know, and repeat again. If you feel like you need to write it more than 20 times as a repetition, go by means fill the whole fucking page over and over and over until you feel like you have it enough within your head. I'm doing it in small increments, so more I have space, and so I could see more of these letters instead of having one page be full of just one repetition. So my head, I'd like compressing shit, but for you, it may work better for you to have a whole page of just ah, e, fuck, ooh, yeah, and o. You know, if that worked for you, do that. By all means, do that. It's just I'm doing this so it's more easier for recording as well. Because on my previous time, let me find that book. Yeah, here it is. What I used to do was I basically just write down everything that was on a page per page. So this is how I used to do it. I'll have the lettering, I'll have the strokes, how to do the strokes, how many steps. I'll write the whole thing down. But I also realized that took a lot of time. And so the time that it took me to write these three, it only took me to write this whole page. So it's quite not time efficient. And then near the end, I started going into repetition like motherfucker. And there's wording, reading practices. So as we get more into the lessons, there's obviously gonna be a lot more shit to do. But we need to get the gist of letters before we can get the gist of wording. I think the main thing that's gonna be the issue with doing this is the grammar portion. I think that's what I kind of gave up last time. I was getting really confused with grammar and how to say the words correctly because English, the way we speak, is just I don't know. English is a confusing language to kind of explain because I'm born with the language. I don't. It's hard to explain with something you're born with. But like how like Spanish, it has feminine and masculinity. So does their language. There's also improper, proper. There's formal. There's super formal. Then there's informal. There's formalities with the language. So that's the thing that I got really stuck on, which I think is gonna be still be the fucking issue. But I will progress with it by all means necessary to learn this because I do want to learn this language. It's an interesting language, and I want to go to Japan one day, and I'm not gonna be some dumb fuck that doesn't know how to speak it. So let's move on to fucking ka. All right, so ka is a three strokes. First one's the jump, second to stop, three to stop. First one is this. Second is the diagonal. Third is the little swish at the side. I'll go this way so you can like fucking see me. Here, here, and then swish. Once again, right hand corner, it'll show how to do it. Once again, write it down. What's it sound like? Ka, as in car, ka, or ka, the sound that a bird makes. Ka, you know, some shit like that. Ka, a crow cries as it flies to a tree on top of a cliff. But, you know, the gist. Ka, the wording of a bird. What we used to do when we were kids to imitate birds. Ka, or ka. Those are the two easiest ones to get this word memorized. Is ka, car, ka, like bird. Fucking like we're trying to imitate birds again. It sounds like we're like I'm speaking as if I'm fucking stupid because it's like it feels like elementary-ish. But I think that's the easiest way to learn a language is to dumb it down like a motherfucker. But you sound really fucking slow doing that. But nevertheless, ka, repetition it, and then rinse and repeat. Circle, find what's bad, which one's good, and then do it again. So once again, go through, find which ones look good, which ones look bad, keep, go away, and one that look alright, leave alone. Oh shit. Now, the words on here that they have as words to know with this letter. So, ka itself just means mosquito. Kasa means umbrella. Naka means inside. Ka mi means hair, paper, or God. Chika, isn't that a name as well? Chika? But Chika is basement. Mikane means mandarin orange. But I think I said this already. But Ka means just the symbol itself, the letter itself means mosquito. Like I said, if you feel like you need to put more of a repetition into it, do that by all means. But let's do an overview now. We have first letter was E or E. E. Y E. Y E is I. E is this one. O and Ka. E as in red. O as in O or oak. Or Ka as in Ka or car. So Ka, the CA from car, or Ka, the imitation of a bird noise that we used to do when we were younger. But those are today's three letters. Once again, if you need to, write them down on flashcards, write the lettering, and write the how to pronounce it on the back of it. And go through that if you need to. I have flashcards somewhere. I need to probably reprint them, but I do have flashcards. And so that'll be it for today's class. So like always, stay cultured, have fun, and continue studying. Come along on this journey of learning how to learn a fucking language, which is gonna be a bitch to fucking learn. But nevertheless, stay cultured, have fun, and I'll see you during the next class.